Jeopardy! Player makes heartfelt plea after tragedy. A Jeopardy! Contestant just made a heartfelt plea to the world after a horrible tragedy. Rather than use his platform to share who he was and what he liked to do in his spare time, he opted otherwise. So, what did he say and what was his plea for? Keep reading for more details. Jeopardy! Player makes heartfelt plea after tragedy. When Ken Jennings comes back from the first commercial break on Jeopardy, he takes the time to get to know the contestants. He usually brings up fun facts or interesting stories about them. The audience gets a sense of why they are on the show, and it is often relatable or fascinating. This time, a contestant opted to share a very deep and heartfelt story with Ken and the audience. He then turned it into a plea which he hoped could further change his life. It was more than a game, it was an honor. According to The Sun, Stephen Chikala was detailing how he had been in an accident when he was headed to Indiana over the summer. He has some athletic friends, so he had gone to cheer them on. Yes, I have some friends who were competing in the Olympic trials this summer in Indianapolis for swimming. Unfortunately, what was supposed to be a good time turned terrifying when Stephen, a retired dentist, ended up hurting himself. On my way to the venue, my scooter fell apart and I fell and broke my collarbone. Immediately, a family stopped, put me in the car and drove me straight to the hospital emergency room. Once they got him to the hospital and he was safe, they all but vanished and he never got their contact information. However, Stephen did learn of their love for the game show, so he sent out a plea. And they said that they watched Jeopardy! And so to my Hoosiers Good Samaritans out there, thank you so much for the kindness you extended me. I'm on the Alex Trebek stage now. He seemed hopeful that they were watching and maybe could reconnect. Or they would see him and know how grateful he was for saving his life. Fans fall for Stephen. After hearing Stephen Chikala's story on Jeopardy! And how he spent his time reaching out to the special family, fans loved him. Viewers immediately started to talk about how sweet he was. Stephen's story might be the most heartwarming one I've ever heard on the show. After that was posted, Stephen responded and said he knew that he wanted to share his story when it came time for his interview. More so, he is truly hopeful that the universe will help reunite him with that special family. Others added more support for Stephen. Well done, Stephen. Your story was one of the best I'd ever heard. Heartwarming moment. Congrats on a great show, Stephen. Really enjoyed your sense of humor. Be sure to let us know if your Good Samaritans reach out to you after this episode. Stephen's and Evan's stories were so cute. I hope Stephen's Good Samaritans see this episode. So much hope has come from the story that there is no way this family will not find Stephen. Again, if and when they do reach out, fans are desperate to know the moment it happens. What did you think of Stephen using his Jeopardy! Platform to reconnect with the family who saved him? Do you think they will contact him? Let us know in the comments below. In a rare emotional moment on the beloved game show Jeopardy! Contestant Rachel Kim stunned audiences with more than just her trivia skills. Following a devastating personal tragedy, the loss of her younger brother in a car accident just days before filming, Rachel chose to use her final Jeopardy! Response for something more than a wager. Instead of answering the clue, she wrote, "Cherish every moment. Tell them you love them." The audience fell silent. Host Ken Jennings, visibly moved, gently read her words aloud. The episode, which aired Tuesday night, quickly went viral, with fans across social media offering messages of love, support, and shared grief. Rachel, a high school teacher from Seattle, explained in a post-show interview that her brother, David, had always encouraged her to try out for Jeopardy! "He was my biggest fan," she said. "I didn't want to cancel the taping because I knew he'd want me to be there." Though she didn't win the game, Rachel's presence on the show turned into something far more powerful than any cash prize. Her hashtag #LiveLooketovid began trending nationwide. What began as a simple trivia show appearance became a poignant reminder of love, family, and the fragility of life. Fans of Jeopardy! Were left inspired, not by a correct answer, but by the courage it takes